All right, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about this very interesting situation where the 16 of Nashua is threatening to fire his employees for showing up late to podcasts and for various other reasons that he's fed up with at this point. I mean, let's face it, No Jumper as a company is complete garbage. The employees there just don't have any respect for the 16. To them, he's just a common cuck. And so the other day, the 16 decided to open the No Jumper show with a stern warning to Lush One about being like a half an hour late to every podcast that he's on. And the 16 says that if it keeps happening, he's going to fire him and replace him promptly. And he says he's going to fire other people too. And I'm going to get to that, but I'd like to present the first clip. This is going to be the 16 warning Lush about his impending firement. Let's go ahead and look at that.
I have to make a big deal about the lateness thing.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful to the fans to like they're sitting at the computer at 2 o'clock. We don't start till 2:30.
Yeah.
Like, I've been through the struggle of feeling like I lost fans, let fans down. And unfortunately, you guys are putting me in the position where I'm doing that like every week. So I just want to make it clear that like, if this problem doesn't stop, I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to get new co-hosts. And I don't want to go through that freaking process and everything, but I definitely will. So I just want to put that out there so that you can't say that you were blindsided or anything. But I take you showing up a half hour late as a personal disrespect. And granted, yes.
Wow, so this is actually a violation. So what's going on here, what we are witnessing is the 16th. So he actually waited for the cameras to turn on before he started lecturing Lush. And he did this connivingly because he knows that he's going to fire Lush, I think. I think that the firing Lush thing's in the bag, but he's afraid to fire someone in cold blood without, you know, he doesn't want the backlash. So what he's doing here is he's doing this on camera so that he can say that he was nice, he was understanding, he gave all these warnings and ample opportunities for change. And he knows that Lush is incapable of conducting himself properly. So he knows he's going to fire him, but he wanted this on camera so that he can show everyone that he's a good guy. He did everything he could for Lush. But in reality, he wants to do Lush like he did Sharp, which is pretend to tolerate him. And then as soon as Lush screws up one time, he's going to fire him. But he doesn't want the backlash of being called a backstabber, as we saw with the previous firings, with the Sharp situation, with all these other things. I mean, he's fired so many people and gotten so much backlash. He's scared of losing. You just heard him say, I've been in the position. I've been losing fans. I don't want to go through that. That's absolutely right. So at this time, I want to present you guys with the second clip, which is going to be Lush One, obviously showing signs of impairment, and the 16's frustration grows. Let's play that.
That makes a lot of sense. Do you some water in here? I'm going to get some water. You guys want some water?
I'm good. My thing.
So they're sitting there, they're having a podcast, they're on the air live, and then Lush just out of the blue goes, can I get some water? Hey, can I get some water right here, fool? And he just gets up out of his chair and walks off because he's too high. He's like, this ain't your average perk, fool. I'm off a small bus right now. You feel me? And he gets up and walks off. And this has to piss off Adam. Adam just laughing at him. And so after Lush excuses himself from the show to go and do whatever he wants, he comes back like 4 or 5 minutes later, and this happens.
Apology if that actually is how this goes. Look at Lush. Wait. I gotta get a picture.
What's happening? See what
like
the fuck going on?
3 waters in a bong.
You see what the fuck going on, man? For my brothers, I love y'all.
So Lush returns from his little Zanny break looking like a straight knock. His arms are filled with various items, and the 16 starts laughing at him, taking pictures of him and stuff. And Lush thinks he's getting a laugh here. Lush thinks he's hilarious. But the 16's not laughing with him. He's laughing at him because Lush is hilariously stupid.
What?
And he's off the sconce. He's doing substance abuse. And so the 16's going to call him out for that in this next clip.
You kind of seem like you might nod off during this episode. I've seen a lot of people saying it in the chat. I'm just going to say it too. I'm kind of seeing it.
Do I not seem present or cognizant of what?
You seem zanned out.
It's not even that. I've been drinking and like.
Yeah, you seem like you're like hungover / like battling it with other substances.
I'm totally, I swear, I'm right here with.
I don't want to like rage out on you or anything, but it does seem like a little.
Really?
There's something going on here. Like, I'm trying to like guess the substance.
You're faded.
I'm totally here. Guys.
You're fucked up, bro.
I am. But I don't feel like it's like affecting like the topics. For
It's okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So did you see what just happened there? So that was actually, I believe we just witnessed a case of the crinkled nose laugh.
What?
So as I've talked about in previous videos, the crinkled nose laugh is when the 16 of Nashua becomes enraged and masks his frustration through the crinkled nose laugh. He crinkles his nose and starts laughing uncontrollably at something that is not funny. And nothing funny was said. Brick Baby just said, "You're faded." And the 16 just bursts into laughter as if that was hilarious, as if Brick Baby said something actually funny like, "Man, shut your bitch ass up before I come stick my fingers in your booty, cuz. I own the dead homies. I stick my fingers in your booty, cuz. Pooka pooka. I own the dead homies. I own 6-0. That would have actually warranted abrupt laughter, but the 16 is actually just performing the crinkled nose laugh. And so I'm so glad that I could show you that, but I want to show you the frustration that's growing, and not just from the 16. Brick Baby's getting tired of Lush too.
Regardless of that, it just negates your point. So what I'm saying is,
Shut your high ass up, nigga.
Average gas price in California $4 to hang out with him and Boosie.
damn, you're being pretty polite, Adam.
I feel like I'm being pretty polite about dubbing you. And then, okay, it gets way worse.
All right, so the 16 is absolutely right. This gets way worse, and so this next clip is going to be the 16 scolding Lush for continuously interrupting him. And the look on the 16's face, he's got the crazy look in his eye. He's got the Karen rage smile going on, too. This is really interesting. Look at this.
Fucking kook.
Wait, Adam, before you go any further.
I wish you would just let me get through this, but Lush, you got to stop trying to jump in there while I'm in the middle of a monologue.
Keep cooking.
So then Fousey says, he puts out this.
So it's just becoming increasingly obvious that the 16 hates Lush and cannot wait to get rid of him, can't wait to fire his ass, okay? And it's because of Lush's constant interruptions. It's because of his tardiness. It's because of his drug use. But the funny thing is that he doesn't have a problem with Brick Baby. What? And he does all the same stuff. And a lot of people are complaining about this. They're saying, why is Brick Baby allowed to be late? He's allowed to be high, and he's allowed to eat on camera. He's doing all this disrespectful stuff. But the 16 doesn't seem to care. He doesn't hate Brick Baby. He loves Brick Baby.
Look at it. There he is. There's my African-American. Get in here.
And notice.
So Brick Baby's even more late than Lush. Brick Baby's like 2 hours late or some kind of crazy shit like that. And he comes in and he just gets welcomed in. He doesn't get scolded. He doesn't get raged on. Look at this. And the 16 greets him by saying, "There's my African-American." Excuse me?
What? Perkhead 99 over here is even more late. Hello, Brick Baby. How are you doing? I got to get on your ass. I have to. As long as I'm extending my condemnation to the Jewish Mexican side of this table,
I got condoms in my name.
I'm also going to throw it your way. Brick, we have to commit to starting on time.
Adam, you know it wasn't my fault today.
I know you were at the
past today.
Vlad show.
So this is highly inappropriate. The 16's basically saying the only reason he's saying anything to Brick Baby is because he said something to Lush. I'm sorry that I'm even saying this, but because I went off on Lush here, I got to go off on you, but I'm not going to do it anywhere near as bad.
I got to go in on you. I just went in on him hard. I accused him of being with two dildos duct taped together at the same
real
time.
Gay over there, Vlad.
But speaking of dildos,
I feel
That's
like
why I was like, yo.
I mean, I just watched a clip of you talking about Dejan Paul.
All right, so the 16 barely saying anything to Brick Baby. He's not even, he's basically saying, hey, the only reason I'm saying anything is because I just grilled Lush, so I kind of have to say something to you, but he didn't really lecture him at all. This is really interesting. What does Brick Baby have on the 16? What information is... I'm starting to think that the 16 doesn't want to turn on Brick Baby because he's afraid Brick Baby's going to expose him. I remember seeing a clip where Brick Baby said, "Be it Adam, cuz we got a bond that can't be broke, cuz I own the dead homies. We've done shit together that nobody has done. Oh, West Side Rollin', I seen him do some shit that you don't want to see, dope. I seen him do some Diddy shit, cuz I own West Side Rollin'. I seen him do some crazy. That's a crazy ass white boy, cuz I own the dead homies. And he did the crinkle nose laugh, cuz on the dead homies, cuz I own West Side Rollin'." So Brick Baby's getting a mysterious pass here by the 16 of Nashua for unknown reasons, and it's becoming a mystery. Because why would he get a pass? He's breaking rules of equal or greater value as Lush. Why is he not receiving the same treatment? I really want to know. And another thing, Three Fingers Whack says that Brick Baby ran off with the 16's money that he gave him for bail when Brick Baby got arrested. And Three Fingers Whack also says that Brick Baby never used the money on bail. He says that Brick Baby took the money from the 16 and just spent it on whatever, spent it on syrup and shit like that. And Whack 100 says that this is a fact, and the 16, he tells the 16 about it, but the 16 doesn't bring it up to Brick Baby ever. And I'm wondering why that is. I mean, you'd think that Brick Baby would be on the 16 shit list after that.
On top of that, he robbed your punk ass. He got you for the 10.
Yeah, so not 10, but you were telling me that. Okay.
Now, we know who he cut the money up with.
Brick Baby, we need answers.
We know who he cut your money up with.
What do you mean?
He cut your money up with one of his homies.
Why?
So this power bottom is providing intel to the 16. The 16 seems very interested in it. He says, I want answers. Well, why isn't he getting the answers then? Why isn't he asking Brick Baby about the very next show? He doesn't say anything. He just takes his frustration out on Lush One, the cocaine bot. And so I thought this was sort of a violation in and of itself. Like, why? What is he hiding at this point? And again, why is the 16 protecting Brick Baby? Brick Baby does the same thing Lush does. He interrupts the 16 all the time.
Damn homie that I started treating him different.
That's why.
And so then,
when you start cracking bitches that you didn't have no action at, P.
Yeah.
Sharp. So then,
Search.
damn homie calls in.
Wow. So did you just see that little interaction there with the 16 becoming obviously visibly frustrated with Brick Baby for interrupting him, but he doesn't jump on him and lecture him mid-sentence like he did Lush 5 minutes prior to this? Why is he favoring Brick Baby? This is a clear and present violation. And I'm not the only one who notices this. The audience notices it too, and they're saying, look at this Reddit post here. One of the top Reddit posts of this week says, Adam threatened to fire Lush for 10 straight minutes. Then Brick Baby shows up 20 minutes late, started eating dinner on the podcast, and Adam said, I love you, you African-American. You know what I mean? This is really, it is a mystery, okay? And so the 16's up to something. I think he's just trying to get rid of Lush. I think, like I said earlier, he's just saying this stuff on camera to Lush because he already knows he's going to fire him. So he has to make it look like he gave him every opportunity to not get fired. But I think Lush is already fired. I think the 16 is just counting down the days, waiting for an opportunity to fire him. And I think it's so far in the bag that it's not even a question at this point. Lush, this is a message to you, and I want you to pay close attention, okay? You are fired. What? You're not even, this isn't even, you need to start figuring some shit out because you are fired. And people are out there probably thinking, Sheriff, why do you want him fired? That's so mean. And I'm right there with you. I'm not trying to, see, here's what I'm doing here. If I say he's fired, he won't be fired because then I'll be proven right. Do you understand this? I'm trying to save Lush's job. So check this out. So 16, this is a message to you. I am ordering you to fire Lush. Do you understand? What? And so the 16, he's not only threatening to fire Lush, he's threatening to fire his employees behind the scenes as well.
Why is this guy being allowed to say Adam gay 1,800 times? Why do we even have mods?
The ones that control the Instagram that got taken down. So for those who don't know, the No Jumper official Instagram profile with like over 1 million subscribers or followers or whatever, it got taken down. It's gone. It's been gone for months. And the 16 is furious about this because it was a major revenue source for him. It was a monetized account. And he used to brag all the time about all the money he made off of it. Well, all that money's gone now, and the 16 wants to fire people. And he's going to use this as an excuse. So I want this noted as well for the record. And so there's this giant cloud of uncertainty surrounding these hosts, and we don't know what No Jumper is going to look like a year from now. Jala already fled. Jala said, see you later, and fled the state and is now enjoying himself, doing content by himself. So when you have world-class lolcows like this that think that they're better off without No Jumper, there's a serious problem afoot. And it's like the 16 always points the finger at everyone else as the reason why his platform sucks now, but really he's just as to blame as anyone else. He's very stupid. Just look at this ad read that he's doing.
I'm looking at the football board and selecting Jamar Chase for more than 79.5 receiving yards and Patrick Mahomes for more than Mahomes.
He did it again.
Patrick Mahomes. This guy doesn't even know what is going on out there. I bet you if Patrick Mahomes was a herpy, he would know who he was. What? So that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much. I've got work to do on this Jala situation. I guess he's beefing with some people, so I got to get on that case. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on that next one.